when everything happened, all the stuff she said on the internet, man, it tore a hole in my heart. Honestly, that shit f***ed me up because, first of all, I'm not used to getting disrespected by my kids. So when she said those things, that f***ed me up, man. I was angry and I was super sad.
Y'all, little Big Benzino is absolutely spiraling right now, and Coi Leray is at the center of it. What started as messy has officially crossed into straight-up humiliation for this family, and it all kicked off with his ex, Althea. She accused him of secretly hooking up with Bobby V. Yes, that Bobby V, Mr. I Really Need Somebody. Allegedly, Benzino tried to shut those rumors down immediately, but the moment Coi Leray entered the chat, everything fell apart. Coi publicly backed Althea, saying this alleged same-sex affair has been going on for a while, and she made it very clear she's not repeating internet gossip. According to Coi, she's got receipts and she's ready to prove it. Now Benzino is crashing out online, ranting, threatening revenge, and fully melting down because Coi did not come to play. Little Big Benzino is looking embarrassed, and it's all unfolding in real time, so let's get into it. So listen, Little Miss That's My Twin and best friend Coi definitely didn't come to play with Little Big Benzino because the receipts she's dropping are wild. And considering that's her father, y'all already know she has access to some very spicy inside tea. She and Benzino have been on bad terms for a minute, so you know she's been sitting on this, waiting for the right moment to spill. But we've got to rewind because this drama has twists on twists. Coi wasn't even part of this at first. It actually started when Benzino's baby mama, Althea, called him out for allegedly being a deadbeat to their son, Zeno. Their relationship has been toxic for years, but what went down a few days ago was next-level chaos. She threw shade, accused him of holding her back, and claimed he was jealous of her success. Things really exploded when she shared screenshots of their messages. In one text, she wrote, "You was actually effing Bobby V. Please, I tried to love you. I lost everything as a mother so you could feel good about me losing my home. Your son lost, stupid." When Benzino replied with, "Okay, great," she fired back, "So you're admitting your bisexuality? Oh my God, and you don't think all that plus no child support sent me to the doctors? Yeah, okay." In another message, she kept going, saying, "I wish I chose Dave. He tried to tell me the truth, but my loyalty was to you. You never loved me. You loved men. Ashley told me." Whew. And honestly, we could keep going, but y'all get the point. Althea held nothing back. Exposing him as allegedly being on the DL was just the cherry on top. It didn't take long for Coi to jump into the mess and turn the chaos all the way up. But before we get into Coi's twin T contribution, can we talk about how Benzino completely started crashing out? Because y'all, the veins were popping out his arms and neck. He was doing a lot for someone claiming innocence. First, he said Althea was unstable and even claimed she'd been released from a psychiatric institution.
Her, forget about who I'm with. And basically, listen, I could still be with her, but just come down here and be with her too. No, absolutely not. You're disrespectful and you're delusional. Now, she loses these properties and she's had a mental breakdown. She was just released from a mental facility, say like a week ago. Yeah, let me tell you about that. So the last 5 months, she's purposely kept my son, a 10-year-old, out of school. Purposely. Right? I ain't seen this woman, been around this woman in 7 years. She been left, she been tried to do her own thing, and God bless, I didn't get involved with none of that. I moved on and kept it moving, right? We're not even gonna discuss any of our relationship back then because I wanna forget about it, and I have forgotten, right?
But that explanation didn't sit right with people, because if she's really as crazy as he claims, why would he be okay leaving his child alone with her, especially if he's supposedly a deadbeat like she says? Make it make sense. And the mess didn't stop there. Next thing you know, Althea accused him of holding their son ransom and refusing to release him. Yes, ransom. According to her, Benzino told her he wouldn't give her their child back unless she went online and took back the statement about him being gay. Althea wrote, "So my baby daddy is saying he won't give me my child back until I go on social media and say I'm lying about the Bobby V and Benzino situation. You want to play mind games? I have neighborhood sources that confirmed it. Whether it's true or not, these are things you said to me, so I'm not saying anything you asked me to." Yeah, holding a child hostage is where this went completely off the rails. Now here's where it gets even spicier. Remember how Althea said she had neighborhood sources confirming the Bobby V situation? Well, allegedly, that source is none other than Coi Leray herself. Insiders claim Coi was the one who originally gave Althea that tea, and now the secret is out. Coi has been heavily backing Althea, liking and reposting her shady posts, especially the ones dragging Benzino, and that speaks volumes. What's even shadier? Coi did a quick post and delete about Benzino's past DL rumors. She reposted an article about the time he was exposed by trans model Shauna Brooks. In an interview, Shauna said Benzino called her at 2 a.m., showed her pictures to a stripper, and invited her to join one of his fantasies. She questioned why he would even do that. That situation was a mess, and Benzino was dragged for days. He clapped back, calling Shauna a liar and saying she was clout chasing. First, he claimed he was hiding their relationship. Then he switched it up and said they were never intimate, just phone calls. But Coi reposting that story suggests there may be more truth there than he wants to admit. And let's not forget, this isn't the first time. Y'all remember when he was caught red-handed in a motel room with another man?
A big thing over nothing. I mean, I was staying overnight. I was in the shower. He came banging on the door. Boom. The Spanish guy came up first. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs. He has my credit card. I was staying overnight." That guy's crazy, man. It's nuts. So checking out. It's not even a big thing. He's wasting your time. He ain't did no crime or nothing. It's crazy. Came in here banging on the door. Boom, what? The Spanish guy came. Yes, amigo. I'm staying another night. We go downstairs. I'm in the shower. What the want me to do, man?
All right,
That guy's
sir.
crazy, man. So we're leaving.
Is there anything else in this room?
There's somebody else in the shower. You want to go talk to him?
He's right there. He getting ready.
Standing right here, you can see your man sees. Okay, there you go.
Rumors have followed him for years, and every time he tries to shut them down, this time claiming he was only sharing a room with a friend because of money issues. But at this point, with all this smoke, people are starting to wonder if there's fire.
My child's mother had just took Zeno. He was 1 year old, just moved him out of, we broke up. She just ran to California, took my son out there. I ran out there trying to figure it out and try to reconcile with her. It didn't happen. I had to come back to Atlanta. I didn't have a place to stay. My money was low. Didn't have a car. Cavario, who's a friend of mine over 20 years, I came from Cali. I didn't have too
Right? But honestly, people were not buying that explanation at all. And now that Coi Leray and Althea are both pushing this narrative that he's been on the DL and allegedly getting freaky with Bobby V, folks are sounding the alarm. Like, at this point, there has to be some truth there. I mean, somebody call the police, Mrs. Officer. And speaking of Bobby V, can we be real for a second? He's got his own history with DL allegations too. Y'all remember back in 2017 when a trans adult worker accused him of hiring her for adult activities, if you catch my drift? Bobby said she was trying to extort him, blah, 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 the usual denial playbook, but there is plenty of tea surrounding that situation. And let's not forget Shauna Brooks, the same trans model who allegedly got down with Benzino. Well, turns out Shauna also claimed she had her own run-in with Bobby V. She didn't hold back either and took it straight to Instagram, writing, "Hotline, hotline, Bobby V, at least don't run from me. It's about business. I propose future business endeavors, so don't pull a Helen Keller. We run in the same circles now." Phew! So yeah, total hot mess. There are even rumors floating around that there was allegedly some three-way action involving Benzino, Shauna, and Bobby V. And with Coi quietly but clearly fueling this narrative, the rumors are only getting louder. Everybody wants some Bobby, apparently. But honestly, given Benzino's rocky history with Coi, it's not shocking that she'd expose him. Their relationship has been strained for years, and that's putting it lightly. She's publicly distanced herself more times than we can count. For example, remember when Benzino openly supported R. Kelly? He said Kelly shouldn't get 30 years for his child sexual abuse charges because the victims were only a few years under the legal age of consent, which he said was 16. Immediately after that, Coi made it very clear she wanted nothing to do with him. She said, "I want everybody to know I have nothing to do with anything my father has going on. I haven't spoken to him in over a year. I don't respect his decisions, and I really don't want anything to do with them. Please don't even think of me when you see him." Well, Benzino didn't take that well at all. The veins popped out again, and he made some nasty comments shaming her. In an interview, he said she condemned him over the R. Kelly situation, but then brought up a comment she made months earlier on Math Hoffa's show about losing her virginity at 14, basically trying to flip the blame back on her. Now, throwing your own daughter under the bus to defend a convicted predator is a choice, but Coi clapped back hard, saying sharing DNA doesn't make us family. Loyalty, boundaries, respect, love, patience, and guidance do. And let's be clear, this wasn't even their first blow-up. Y'all definitely remember when Benzino lost it after Coi went on The Breakfast Club and said she didn't grow up with money. People assumed she was rich because of him, but that statement clearly hit a nerve.
Everybody thinks it's like a silver spoon situation. My dad lost the source when I was like 9, bro. Like once it was gone, I was old enough to understand life. And it was gone after that. Like reality hit. We're broke and we're figuring things out. You feel me? But
turns out, Benzino did not like being called broke by his own daughter. According to Coi, he started threatening her and her mom. She revealed it in a long Twitter rant, saying he was angry because she admitted they went broke after the Source magazine fell off. She accused him of trying to sabotage her album release and said, "Everything is going good, and here he comes trying to mess up somebody's life." Benzino fired back, calling her ungrateful. But things really blew up when he appeared to defend Trippie Redd after Trippie cheated on Coi.
It'd be like hard, like dating a rapper, like a rap star, like a male rapper.
Right, yeah, she's gonna have to deal with it. I mean,
like Trippie Redd he been in the game a minute. Like he got crazy fans too.
Man, they be going crazy. So you already know the groupie lines down the corner after every show. Him as a man is gonna have to come to terms with that with just him and God. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite because I know what I was doing. But she's my daughter. If you love her and you love the child and you plan on being with her, then, nowadays with social media, it's going to be hard to do any type of cheating. But if you do it, you just be respectful at it.
So you think being in a monogamous relationship is going to be hard for them with the pressure
It's hard to be in a monogamous relationship with anybody right now. I know Coi is a one-woman type guy. Mm-hmm. She's not with the, him messing around. So
because some relationships be open. She's not with that open stuff. She's like, hey, you're mine. That's it. Yeah.
It's cool. Want to keep saying my name? I'm suing everybody that lied on me.
That was the final straw. Coi was reportedly hurt and vowed to get her lick back, and people believe this exposure is exactly that. But now Bobby V is threatening to sue both Althea and Coi. Uh-oh, Mrs. Officer, Mrs. Officer. But don't look away, because this tea is piping hot. This time, Benzino isn't battling blogs or strangers. He's up against his own past, his own history, and his own daughter refusing to stay silent. Coi didn't just hint, she stood 10 toes down and backed up every claim. Now, lawyers are being mentioned, threats are flying, and Bobby V is scrambling to protect his name while the internet watches Benzino unravel in real time. Whatever was meant to stay private is already public, and there's no walking it back. The only question now is, Who speaks next, and how ugly does this get when nobody has anything left to lose? And everybody's asking the same thing. Benzino, where you at?